Every year, these fields in Hampshire get transformed into a bustling tent village. Jalsa Salana UK 2024 is just around the corner, with preparations well underway. An army of volunteers is already hard at work, working day and night to welcome the guests of the Promised Messiah alayhi salam. Among them are the MTA International crew, who play a crucial part in broadcasting the Jalsa proceedings to the corners of the earth. Building studios, setting up control rooms, and setting up cameras are just some of the things that are needed to ensure a smooth broadcast. So let's go find out exactly what's involved.
गाएंगे हम अखुवत की ताने उड़ाएंगे हम.
Right now, I am standing in the MTA compound, which will become a hub for all things broadcast. As you can see behind me, the volunteers are hard at work building the sets for MTA 1, MTA 3 and MTA Africa. Let's go over and find out more.
So we've placed a flooring. Firstly, we have to do that because this is the first year we're doing this, so that's a new challenge. So after doing flooring, we have to put the studios upon the flooring. The panels which you see behind me, they're put into a barn for storage. We then take them out of storage, we put them up, beams at the top, then comes the roofing. Once that's all done, normally what you'll see is that we put a acrylic sheet behind the studio and then you see the flags behind. This year it's a bit different because we are doing a new electronic screen. After we put that up, we'll put the doors up and then painting will be done. We'll put in all the furniture inside, studio equipment, which includes lighting, microphones, props. Once that's all done, then the studio is ready for use. So behind me you have a range of people ranging from students to doctors to engineers to architects. Majority of the workload here is provided by volunteers. Alhamdulillah, this year is going very smoothly and we're expected to finish on time inshallah. So the viewers at home should expect a very smooth transmission from MTA inshallah.
So what can I do to help?
There you are, Ursula. Let's get to work.
Okay.
Ursula, if you could grab one of those screws and a washer and a bolt, just fixate it in this hole over here, and then you just put this on.
As the studio team adds the finishing touches, we spoke to the engineering team who are hard at work ensuring that the technical infrastructure is in place for a smooth broadcast of the Jalsa proceedings.
Engineering team at Jalsa basically supports all the live studios and live channels which go on air. That means all the cameras which are set up in the studios, all the signals which are distributed all around Jalsa or MTA, they are all being supported by the engineering team. We have our own control rooms for each of the channels like MTA Africa, MTA 1, MTA Arabia, and all the technical support for that is basically done by engineering team. So normally every year MTA has a company which comes with their own trucks. It has a control room in there, it has all the technology, all the equipment in there, it has all the cameras they bring with it. And we set up the cameras for them in our studios. We do some of the technical setup, they do some of the technical setup, but they are mainly responsible for the trucks and control rooms. This year what we've done is we have hired and bought the kits separately, and we have made our own master control room, which will support 3 channels this year, and inshallah in the future we will support all channels. That means we basically replaced the company that used to come and taken over the whole of the technical setup. To make this MCR reality this year, we've had the crew coming from Germany who have come here 2 weeks before, crew from Canada. These are all engineers from abroad who work in MTA. They've helped us setting up this MCR, and this is also quite a good learning curve for them as well.
At the same time, preparations within the main Jalsa Gar are also underway, with the stage being built, lights adjusted, speakers put up and backdrop installed.
So Alhamdulillah, this will be the 4th year that Jalsa Salana UK has had a digital backdrop. By the grace of Allah Almighty and Hazur continuous prayers, MTA International has been able to obtain its own LED screen. The main part of the wall is 60 square meters and has a set of pillars on either side. The LED wall also comes with a controller system which can manage up to 13 million pixels. The LED screen came earlier this month. We received it in Beth El Futuh, and we had to go through a vigorous 4 days of testing just to make sure that everything goes well. We were able to run it for 4 days continuously and make sure that there weren't any issues. But once the installation was complete, there was a big process of configuration, and core members of that team were volunteers in MTA, and it was a big learning curve for them.
The dedication and hard work of these volunteers have truly made it possible to broadcast the proceedings of this spiritual tent village to the corners of the earth.
वहाँ जाके कुरान सुनाएंगे हम